Hey, what's up, guys? Just a quick little thing that I wanted to do off the air here to bring you guys up to speed on something that's going on in our community that I think that we should all be aware of, we can all be very, very proud of, and we can kind of get behind, a special cause that we can get behind. Kathy Wills, local monster truck driver, championship monster truck driver, the Sheer Insanity monster truck team. There's TNT, there's Sheer Insanity. Kathy joins me right now here. Kathy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Kim. I'm great.
Good. We are coming up to an exciting time of year for monster truck and for motorsports fans. I mean, we've seen the NASCARs now underway. Monster truck season is nearly here. Monster Jam is coming up. That's in Las Vegas every March, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
That's correct. It's the Monster Jam World Finals in Las Vegas.
That's right. You've been there a number of times now, or at least once that I'm aware of.
We have actually been there, and I was trying to think about that the other night. I think our first year was 2006, and we only missed 1 year, and that was because there was a snowdrift so high in front of the semi that we couldn't get it out.
Now, when you go down to an event like this, is it safe to say that you represent our city and our region with pride? I mean, you fly that Canadian flag, you make sure that everybody knows the country you're from and the area, right?
Absolutely. We're very honored in the fact that we are actually the only Canadian monster truck team that is invited to attend the World Finals in Vegas.
It's a huge honor, isn't it? It's something that you've worked hard to achieve.
Oh, it is an amazing honor. We are so humbled, and we have so many fans that come not just from Medicine Hat, but all over Canada just to see us at the World Finals in Vegas.
And of course, another thing you do is you've got that beautiful truck of yours all decked out in pink. That is a special initiative as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. TNT is a very proud official supporter of the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation, and we are just very proud. It's not just, the color pink. There's a really good reason behind it, and everybody gets behind it and supports it, and we really appreciate that.
We've got a little bit of an issue, though, and that is a sponsorship issue with the monster truck. I mean, time is of the essence because the Monster Jam is coming up in Las Vegas very, very soon. One of your key sponsors, it hasn't panned out the way you wanted, and let's face it, operating and owning a monster truck is not cheap. The travel's expensive, the parts are expensive, everything about it. I mean, it's got to be a labor of love, because if you're doing it to get rich and make money, that isn't going to work, is it?
Happen. No, it's certainly not. It's definitely a labor of love. You've got that right.
Yeah. Okay, so here's why I bring it up. Kathy has got a very unique sponsorship opportunity, and if this doesn't work out, our city and our region, our country may not be represented at Monster Jam. And so let's get the word out right now. If there is a local business, a local corporation, maybe you could actually use a little bit of international exposure in that way, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Maybe it's just a family or an individual that is incredibly passionate about what you do for breast cancer and for representing our area. Let's talk about this cool initiative, this sponsorship opportunity.
Yeah, it's something that I'm actually very excited to offer, and the nice part about it is that Monster Jam has come together and helped us to offer this package. And what it is basically something that you can't buy. We're offering 4 tickets to the 3 nights events, and also for the Wednesday night, which nobody ever gets to see except for, the drivers and crew. And that's the practicing, where you get to see all the really cool stuff that happens before the show. And in addition to that, they get the same credentials or pit passes that we as monster truck drivers do. So they get to, talk to all the monster truck drivers, the crew, everything like that. They get to sit down and eat all their meals with them, sit with them and watch the monster truck show. They get to sit with the drivers and everything like that. So it's a very unique package that can only be offered through something like this. You'll never, ever be able to buy tickets like this.
We're talking complete access at Monster Jam, something that a non-driver has never been able to have. And so
that's exactly correct, Kim. Yeah, that's exactly right. And I'm really happy to offer it. It's quite an exciting package, and We would love to be able to, give that opportunity to somebody, like you say, either, an individual, a family, or, if there's a business that's always wanted to go and now here's a really good opportunity for them.
All right. If you'd like to get more information, there's Kathy's contact info on the screen right there. Are you prepared to say what that investment might be? Or is that something that you would talk to the person and negotiate that out with? What do you think about that?
It's sadly because we have to buy permits for every state and every province that we go through. And then once we go through those on our way back through, we have to buy permits again to go back through those states and provinces. So between fuel and permits, it costs us about $5,000 for us to take our semi and our trucks down to Vegas, to represent, to represent our wonderful city. So $5,000 is the magic number, so that's kind of what we're working with.
All right. So that's what we're talking about. There's Kathy's contact info right now. We can all be very proud of all she does representing our city, our region, hopefully going to Monster Jam this year, but it's not going to happen without a sponsor on board to make it happen. And you'll get a pretty cool opportunity in that regard as well, if you are that important sponsor.
And and the other thing that I wanted to mention too, Kim, is that if it is a business that does sponsor us, we wouldn't only just carry their logo on the truck for just the World Finals in Vegas. We would carry it for the whole year, and mention them on Facebook and on our website. So it would certainly be worth it for them, that's for sure.
Kathy Wills, monster truck driver, TNT, and the Sheer Insanity monster truck team. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Kim. Really appreciate it.